Welcome to Blonde Cards and Crafts. Let's make something together.
Hello crafters and welcome to my channel. I may be late to the show, but I am still delighted that my Papercraft Society box number 38 has arrived at my door this afternoon, and I am so keen to start crafting with this box. It's designed by Daisy May and she is just the most wonderful artist. You can see one of her images here on the box, and the box does give us an idea of what is going to come inside. You may have already seen unboxings of this, but it really is, it's worth another look. This is a beautiful box and I'm excited to craft with it. So let's have a look and see what's inside. So inside the box there is a lovely sentiment from Clare. Clare Rowlands is Daisy May. And her sentiment here is crafting is happiness. I agree with you, Claire. Crafting is indeed happiness. Now, I haven't opened the box or had a look inside. I have seen Lou's unboxing from Craft Stash, so I'm excited to get through this. Now, I'm going to have a look inside the booklet shortly. We also get a wallet, and inside this is goodies, and then we get some tissue paper, and inside this is more goodies, so it's really jam-packed. And as far as I'm aware, Craft Stash have said that they put about £60 worth of goodies into each box, which we pay a whole lot less than that for. So I'm going to have a look at what's inside the wallet, so let's do that first. So now this is the wallet, and when we open it there are some lovely sentiments inside that the crafter shares with us. This one is from Craft Stash and it says, don't forget to share your makes with us. So if you're sharing any images of the cards you make on social media, then always put a hashtag before it, hashtag Papercraft Society, and that way your images, your cards will be seen by Craft Stash, and they love that, and so will Claire. Claire will see them too. So then we have 3 areas here in the wallet. If you're not familiar with the Papercraft Society wallets, we get 3. So first of all, we have mistakes are just unique creations. I believe mistakes give us the opportunity to make things again and, make it right the next time. But it doesn't have to be right in crafting, because crafting is using just your imagination and your creativity. Crafting is contagious, I agree. Not only does my daughter now love crafting, but my stepson enjoys it too, Callan, who's only 7 going on 8. Callan, if you're watching, and I know he does like to watch sometimes, hi. And then we have a daily craft blast, which I do. I'm very fortunate. I have a craft room all to just myself for my crafting, so I'm very lucky I get to come down here each day. So we have some dies, we have some stamps, and we have some paper. I'm going to look at the stamps first, and I'm going to use a piece of white cardstock. I'm going to pull out a piece from my stash here so we can better see the images, and you can see them here. We have 3 really nice size images from Clare, and one is of a little polar bear sliding down the hill on his little sleigh. Isn't that fabulous? And I think there's a little penguin. Can you see that just there? There's a little penguin with a hat on his lap. And then there's a sign there that says the North Pole. Isn't that fabulous? They're so detailed. Claire makes just fabulous stamps. Then we have another little bear set on top of a gift, and it says just for you. Excuse me. With a little mouse, and he's all dressed up, and I think he's reaching up to the little bear. He's got a small little fish in his hand as well. So cute. And then we have this one. This is a little bear who's done the splits because he's fallen down while ice skating, and he's at the skate park here with his little, and there's a fish there. Oh, he's actually, look, He's looking at the little fish, so he hasn't fallen down, Simone. He's at the edge of the pond, which can be very dangerous if you're ice skating on a pond and you go to the edge, but I love that. We have some snowflakes, more snowflakes. We have snowballs and then individual snowballs. We have, this is, you could use this to simulate snowflakes on your card. I have a card design in mind already, and this is going to come in very handy. We also have a large sentiment here, and it's got lots of words on it. So I reckon you could take this stamp and you could make your own paper where you're just stamping, 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 and you could make your own paper out of that. And I'm going to be doing that with one of the cards I'm going to make. Now, it says snow, brrr, winter, frosty, ski, fun, sweater, I think that's sweater, winter, snow, sledge, brr, frosty, sleigh rides, fun, and again ski. So that's lovely. Now I do know that with the dies, and I'm going to turn this around, we have 3 large dies, and these dies are going to cut out our 3 large images. This sentiment stamp, or this word stamp that we have here, that can be cut out using this large square. So you could cut that out and have it as a focal point on your card. Then we also have some snowflake dies here. I don't know if they work in conjunction with these 5. Mind you, there are 5, so I would be led to believe that those 5 snowflakes will be die cut out using those 5 dies. We also have a die here for our snowballs. We have a die, it's a word die and a shadow die. This will die cut out the word frosty, and it will also die cut out a background for this to sit on. So they are our dies and our stamps. Now, we also get pattern paper. I'm just going to leave those there for a minute. I'm sorry about the glare on my light. It's very dark here in Ireland. I'm on the west coast of Ireland, and let me see. It's Tuesday, the 1st of November. It's lashing raining out. I'm hoping my double glazed windows, you can't hear it, because I have a window on this side and I have a window on that side of my craft room, and yeah, it's lashing raining, as we like to say here. So right, I digress. Let's have a look at our pattern papers. So these pattern papers are half an A5 sheet. So if you put the two together, or A5, they're half an A4 sheet, which gives us an A5. So if you put the two together, that would be an A4 sheet. So we get one in this lovely tartan. Is that tartan? I love the color palette on this. Then we have a snowflake background scene. Then we have like zoomed in snowflakes background scene. And another one, love the colors. And then Claire wanted to have some smooth cardstock in, and there's 2 of these. This is so that you can do your stamping and your coloring. So we have 2 white sheets of those. So that's everything that has come in the wallet. Beautiful pattern papers, white cardstock so we can do some stamping, and then we have our stamps and our dies. So let's have a look now and see what came in the box. So these are the goodies that come inside our tissue paper. Now on my camera it looks quite blue, but it's actually a teal blue. And if you get this box, this is the color, the accent color that I have in my new bathroom. I love teal. I think it's such a it's a jewel of a color. So inside we get some coordinating cardstock, and I'm going to, I hate tearing this piece, the wrap, and I'll tell you why. Because you could die cut the shadow of the word frosty from the polka dot area of this paper and use it as a background. You can take a little 2-inch punch or a small rectangular shaped die and use it as well. And I mightn't use it in the cards that I make that you'll see, but I do keep this and do sometimes use it. So frugal is the word there. So we get a couple of sheets of cardstock. Again, they're A5. They're a white core, so you can do some embossing. Use an embossing folder with this, and you could sand back and the white will peek through. So that is the reason that Craft Stash use a white core cardstock, so that you can do techniques with them. So we have 2 of this beautiful sky blue. We have 2 lovely baby pink, that's what I'm going to call them. We have this lovely, it's soft green. It's like, you know, the green grass in the summertime when it's really lush. That's what that green looks like. And then we have this, it's a red, but it's a kind of a terracotta red. So lovely. So we have 8 sheets of cardstock there. We get some of this ribbon, and I love this. In the booklet, there are some great ideas for using this, and you can't really go wrong. It's like is this raffia? I know there's a name for this type of ribbon, but it's not coming to the top of my head. So yeah, really lovely. And there's quite a lot. I think there's like a meter in that. We get a little envelope, and I'm guessing these are sequins. I'm just going to use a pokey tool to open this up because it's nicely sealed. I could have just grabbed the scissors, but sure, look. These are sequins. So they're what I call a cupped sequin. So they're shaped. They have a little hole in the center where they've been punched out from the machine, and they're an iridescent color, so they really do pick up the light really well. And if you put them on a blue background, they kind of pick up the blue and the pink and the whole lot. So they're really, really lovely. When I stick these down using, we'll say, Cosmic Shimmer Glue, I then take an accent glaze, usually the Craft Stash or the Made to Surprise accent glaze, and I fill it like you would using some Nuvo drops. And I just love that because when they dry clear, they give a lovely dome shape to your sequins. So we get some lovely sequins. I'm going to leave them sprinkled there for you to see. And then finally we get these. These are shaker cups. Now I think Lou was calling them shaker domes. These ones are square shapes, and we get a few. Now they're quite compacted for packaging reasons, but we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we get 5 of these shaker shapes, and they're in a square shape. And I think if you're taking them apart, pull them from the back, so when they come together, because they're quite compressed in their packaging, so just take it from the back and it will pull out that way. And finally, we have our Papercraft Society booklet that we get in every box. And this is the lovely Clare Rowlands, the artist of the stamps and the designer for this box. Inside, we can get a table of contents so we can see everything that's going to come. We're shown what's inside our box. And then Claire has some ideas and card ideas for us inside. And she has some great ideas. Then there are other design team members that do come up with card ideas for the booklet. Glynis Bakewell, if you're a regular Papercraft Society person, you will know the name Glynis Bakewell. She comes up with beautiful cards. And then here's Claire's. Claire has a delightful decor piece. and then some other cards. Now, I'm not going to show any more than this because I know that if you're a subscriber to the box, you'll want to have a look through this yourself and enjoy it. And it's just one of the perks of being a subscriber. So there you go, folks. There's all the products that came inside the Papercraft Society box number 38. Designed by the lovely Clare Rowlands. So I hope you've enjoyed my video, my unboxing. If you have, you might give me a thumbs up. If you're a subscriber, thanks for subscribing. And if not, you might consider clicking on the subscribe button and dinging the bell icon. I'm going to leave it there, folks. My next video, I will be making a lovely card using this box of goodies, and I have a fab card in mind. So until next time, take care, enjoy the rest of your week. And bye for now. Bye.